I spent many years supporting or wanting to leave the EU. I think it's undiplomatic, corrupt society. I think it takes too much money and gives too little back. I think we've been indoctrinated in this country to believe that the EU gives us things when it's actually our money they're giving back.
Basically, I look at it very simply. As a housewife, Britain is a good country. We're basically very good people, but we're getting overcrowded, and I'm not against anybody from any country, any religion. It's just a simple matter of basic economics. We can't afford too many people.
We'll be a stronger country if we leave the European Union. I think that we can take control of our laws. 60% of our laws are actually made in the European Union. That's a lot of 60% is quite a high amount of our laws that are made. We can take back control of 60% of our laws, make our own trade deals with the rest of the world, and be a better country for it as well. Just taking control, yeah. It's a big issue on immigration, and it's quite a taboo subject in Britain. If you talk about immigration, it is quite a hard issue, but we take in a lot of people from the European Union because it's an open border system, which means they can walk into the country, just show the passport, and that's it. If you want to come from another country like Canada or Australia, there's a rigorous process to come in, and there's a lot of applications to fill in. And what we want is to make it a fair system, so it doesn't matter what country you're from, whether you're from Serbia, Russia, Spain, Canada, Australia, you can come to this country and you can work, and as long as you're going to work and prosper, then that's fine, you can come to this country. I think for students it comes to, are they going to be able to get jobs if we leave? Because these are issues that students have, you know. Am I going to be able to get a job if Britain leaves? Am I going to be able to have the same human rights? Am I going to have the same workers' rights, the same time off, etc., etc.? Well, the fact is, Britain invented workers' rights, which is, you know, the entitlement to 28 days holiday a year, etc. We made them, and that would be for them as well. So a lot of people think that Europe made them. It wasn't. It was actually Britain that made those rights. In terms of jobs, I think when we leave, we will open to a lot more countries, and what that obviously with the trade opening to more countries means more jobs for students, for British people. So, yeah.
I haven't really seen much of that. As I said, they're very much indoctrinated in the education system. We do have one or two college students, but we haven't got anyone with us today.
Aren't aware of Europe. You know, they know Europe now, but they're not aware of what it was like before we were actually in Europe.
The campaign is going well. We're picking up a lot of support, getting some positivity. We like to think we're giving out information to people. We like to have a debate with people who say they want to stay in. That's fine. If they've got a good reason to stay in, happy to have a conversation with them, discuss their reasons. Some people want to stay in for pretty flimsy reasons that they don't really know why. It's just there's one reason why they want to stay in, and that's it. So it's good to have a discussion with people and give people a better viewpoint of the facts as we see them, and of course the facts as the other side see them may be different, but we think it's picking up. We think more people are opening their eyes and realising the problems that the EU are causing us. In campaign are using the University Students' Union to support them, which is fine. It's a good source of manpower for them. Unfortunately, they don't have much knowledge of what they're talking about. Their leaflets, they can't substantiate what's on the leaflets. They can't argue the case of what's on the leaflets. So they're pretty much just people handing out paper. The people I've got here today are all knowledgeable. They've all got a passion for what they believe in. They know the leaflets, they know what's on them, and they can argue the case of what's on those leaflets. We don't hand out stuff that we can't argue for that fact.